Between the north part of Pickering and the south part of Uxbridge, there's a huge, something like 1,500 hectare parcel of land that's forested and is like 47 kilometers worth of trails in it. There's the Walker's Woods trails, there's the Brock Tract, and today I am hiking on the Glen Major section. So I've started my hike on the Glen Major part of this trail. The cool thing about this whole trail network is the fact that there are so many different ways you can go. Actually very easy to get lost if you're not paying attention, but I'll show you when I get to one. They do have markers at most of the intersections of trails to let you know where you are, so that's very convenient. So this area here actually used to be a gravel pit, an aggregate pit at some point. And once that was finished operation, it was allowed to, and it's been restored to a natural setting. So here is one of those signposts I was talking about. So they're numbered, and that lets you know which spot you're at. And then there's numbered marks on all the different turns and twists of the trail so that you can decide where you want to go and figure out where you are. But this is really, really helpful, especially on these trails with all the twists and turns. And I am taking the trail south from G22. And that'll take me to sort of there's a kind of a straight part of the trail that goes along the bottom, and that's where I intend to go at first, at least. Here is the next signpost. I am now at G23, and I'll be going along the base here, probably to about G2, and that will take me all the way up, and then I'll wiggle around and make my way back. So I don't know about you, but I use my cell phone, I use my iPad, I use screens all the time, and when you want to zoom in on something, you just use your fingers and, zoom in on the screen. Especially if you're looking at a map and you want to have something clearer for you. Yeah, well, it doesn't work. It doesn't work on these, no matter how hard you try. From here, I turn left, and I'm going to continue along. You can turn right, actually, and head back out to the road. I think there's a small parking area at the end of that as well. But this will take me a good ways along here. I'm not exactly sure the distance to where I want to turn up, but it's pretty straight, pretty level. There's some ups and downs, but it's fairly easy. G2. From here, I'm heading up. It'll be a very wiggly trail up through the forest. I think from here, if you keep going, you'll come out to another access point where there's parking. But I am going up that way. Just up here, there's a bench and a little lookout over the forest. Once you're back into the rest of the trails through the forest where it's really, really windy, you gotta really pay attention to those signposts to figure out where you are. It is very easy to get turned around in here because trails go in all different directions. But that's part of the beauty of this place, is there's so many different ways you can go. You can come here every day for like a couple of months and do a different hike each time. So watch those signs and or use a trail app to track where you are. Believe me, it's helpful. I've got turned around in here quite a few times. Oh wow, I got a big hill to go up. Wow. Well, I'm back out in the open at G15. This way is where I parked, the parking lot. So there's so many ways to explore around here. It's amazing. I have rejoined the trail where I first turned to the south, and now it's just a little bit more and I'm back at the car.